Hi, today we are discuss the introduction of Scratch. First we are download the Scratch software http colon double slash scratch.mit.education and download in your mobile or a desktop. So what is Scratch? Scratch is a free programmable toolkit that enables kids to create their own games, animated stories and interactive art and share their creations with the one another over the internet. Scratch is being developed by the lifelong kindergarten research group at the MIT Median Lab in collaboration with the Kids Research Group at the UCLA Graduate School and Education and Information Studies. Scratch is built on a top of the Squeak environment developed by Alan Kay and colleagues. Now getting started with the Scratch. Once you have opened the Scratch, you should see this default screen. Then you are choose any number of the characters from the Sprite library. The character is called here Sprite and you are selecting clicking on the this Sprite library. So many different type of the characters or sprites are there. You choose that you have like to experiment with any, you double click on it. You can have more than one sprite in your animation. Once you have a sprite that have like to program, you can delete the orange cat sprite by clicking the Caesar icon and clicking on the cat. Now you are choosing the background. You can also change your background by choosing one from the Scratch library or creating your own. Choose your background, click on the stage and now select the background tab. Now we are ready to program. Now you should have sprite and a background that you had like to work with. You also resize your sprite using this mark. You can make your sprite larger, smaller by using the grow sprite or shrink sprite icons. You click on one of these icons, then click on your sprite until it is the size you had like. Programming in a Scratch. In the upper left hand corner of your Scratch window, you will get 8 buttons. You will see 8 buttons. Each of these buttons have programming blocks in those particular areas. We will first experiment with the motion blocks. This is the code area. You click here and these are the buttons are there, and these buttons you are use and experiment with the motion button. We have only used 2 of the blocks in the motion category. Move 10 steps. You are also changes these steps 10 steps or 20 steps or 15 steps. How much you want, you can be change it. Next, turn in 15-degree, 20-degree, turn left side, right side. Also motion you can be doing. Next is a control. The next category of programming buttons will be experiment with. This is a control category. This is a very important category because it controls how many times an event happens, how long an event happens, or when an items events happened. The first block I had like us to use is the when flag clicked block. Drag this block out and snap it on top of the blocks you already have in your sprite script. Now instead of having a double click on your block of the code, you can just click on the flag icon to play your animation. This is indicating in a green flag. Presentation mode. When you click on the presentation mode button, your animation will be fill the whole screen. You exit presentation mode clicking the arrow in the top left of the corner or just press the escape button. Back to the control. Other powerful blocks in the control category are the blocks that handle the conditional statements. Conditional statements are commonly called if statements or if else statements. Like that, if key space pressed move 10 steps, like this, you can be used. Conditional statement. Next one is a sound. Now let us add some sound to your animation. There are many different way get the sound in your animation. So first we are going to experiment by importing the sound from the Scratch sound library. Next, using the pen. When using the pen tools, your sprite actually becomes you are writing instruments. You can change the pen color, its shades and its size also. Random movement. This is the block of code I would use if I wanted my sprite to randomly glide the entire horizontal and vertical distance of my scratch animation area. So all about these are the buttons are there, controls are there. Now learn how to. While you are creating your own scratch animation, I want to you discover how to create your own sprite, create your own background. So thank you for watching the scrap.